with Rose here, coming to you from the beautiful and magical Kauai. Today I wanted to do a meditation on oponopono, which derived from one of the tribes out in Hawaii, where you recite a mantra that is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. So go ahead and get comfortable, whatever that means for you. Gently feather your nest, as my meditation teacher David G says, and just really settle into your space, get comfortable, get cozy. And I want you to focus on your breath right now. I want you to focus on slowing down your breathing, slowing down and deepening your next inhalation, filling up your belly, filling up your lungs. Hold at the top and slowly and mindfully release that breath, bringing your navel all the way to your spine. Again, full, long, deep inhalation here, filling up your belly, filling up your lungs. And then slow and mindful release, bringing your navel to your spine. And we'll just do that one more time. Full, long, deep inhalation here. Filling up your belly, filling up your lungs. Hold at the top. While you're holding, see if you can expand your heart space just a little bit. And then slowly begin to release that breath. Now, if your eyes are not closed, just gently closing your eyes. See if you can listen to the sound of the waves behind me. And I want you to imagine one of your loved ones standing right in front of you. They could be here now. They can no longer be in earthly form. But I just want you to imagine a loved one standing in front of you. I want you to see their face, and I want you to look into their eyes, and I want you to say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now we're going to do this again. But this time I want you to say the mantra out loud. Just repeat after me. I want you to imagine that loved one. See what they look like standing in front of you. And I want you to look into their eyes. And I want you to say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. So just take a deep breath into that moment and release. Now I want you to imagine another loved one in your mind's eye. Could be a dear friend, could be a family member, just somebody that you hold close to your heart. And I want you to see them. And I want you to look into their eyes. And I want you to say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now taking a full, long, deep inhalation here, filling up your belly, filling up your lungs, and slowly and mindfully releasing that breath. If emotions come up during this practice, I strongly suggest that you just release, let it out. The reason why it's coming up is to come out. So if you need to cry, please do so. Now in your mind's eye, I want you to see your 5-year-old self. I want you to see yourself in all your innocence, and I want you to look in those big, bright eyes. And I want you to tell yourself, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And we're going to take a full, long, deep inhalation here in this moment with our 5-year-old self. Full, long, deep breath in. And then slowly and mindfully release that breath. Release that version of you. Now I want you to imagine your teenage self. Maybe you were misunderstood. Maybe you felt like an outcast. Maybe you were popular. Whomever that person was, I want you to see that person in your mind's eye right now. I want you to look that person in their eyes, and I want you to tell them, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And we'll take a slow, long, deep breath in here, filling up your belly, filling up your lungs. Hold at the top. And then slowly and mindfully release that breath. Now I want you to imagine your current self, just like you're looking in the mirror right now. And I want you to see yourself as you are today, as if you just woke up and you're looking in the mirror and you're like, there I am. And I want you to look into your own eyes. And I want you to tell yourself, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And we're going to take a full, long, deep inhalation here, filling up our belly, filling up our lungs. And you're just going to slowly release that out as you sit with your current self and appreciate the person that you are today, how far you've come, everything that you've overcame, and you're still here, you're still standing tall. Now I want you to imagine in your mind's eye your future self, the version of you that has more clarity, that has more maturity, the version of you that has accomplished exactly what you said you were going to do, the version of you that kept all the promises that you made to yourself. What does that person look like? What is that person wearing? I want you to see that person in your mind's eye, and I want you to tell that person, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Taking a full, long, deep inhalation here, filling up your belly, filling up your lungs. Hold at the top. And then slowly and mindfully release that breath. When you are ready, you can begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing your knees to your chest if that feels good. You can roll side to side. You can lay in your fetal position on your right hand side, whatever feels good to you right now. I want you to tap into that. You can stay in this moment as long as you'd like. Namaste.